Beau Martonik with the East Meets West Hunt podcast. I'm out here on an archery elk hunt, and I want to talk to you about a feature within the Spartan Forge app that I've had to utilize quite a bit during this hunt as well as others. And that's being able to look at the property data. So many apps have property lines and property data, but within Spartan Forge, you can click on the name, it gives all the tax address, it gives the owner's name, all of those different things, as well as being able to have if you have permission on it or not. So if you do the research ahead of time, maybe you can call in, stop and talk to any of these property owners. Your luck of getting in access is probably pretty low, but you can do it. Many people do it. And also, if you're hunting areas that have a lot of private property around, it's good to know these owners ahead of time and download them in your offline maps in case you have an animal that runs onto that private property to get permission to retrieve it. But anyways, if you do get permission to be able to hunt that property, you can go in and hit permitted on it, and it'll highlight that property boundary that you're allowed in green so that you're able to go in on it. In addition, one of the things that I've come to learn from Western hunting over the last 6 or 7 years is that fence lines don't always mean that it's private property. You can be in the middle of just wide open national forest and there's fence lines, and that's usually just for cattle that are in there grazing or might be there for 100 years, and that doesn't mean that you can't cross it. Now, in a lot of cases, it does mean that, but that's where having the landowner maps on there can help you figure out where you're able to hunt and might even unlock some places that you didn't realize that you were able to hunt. In your Lambda configuration within the Spartan Forge app, make sure you have property lines checked. Make sure that you have those property owner information checked on there so that when you are downloading those maps for offline use, you get all that data. So you don't get out here and then realize you don't have that stuff saved on there. So that's an important thing to note so that you can be more efficient and effective on your hunt.